So when Bilt 2.0 launched at the beginning of the year, I actually never really made any videos or talked about it because I wasn't sure what to think about all the new changes. But since learning more about the program and specifically the Bilt Palladium card, I realized just how insanely powerful this is. It actually kind of blew my mind, which is why in this video, I'm gonna actually go and apply for the card. And I also just wanna say that I love making YouTube videos, and realistically, I don't see a world where I ever stop, but I can't remember the last time I was actually excited to apply for and make a video about a credit card. And I honestly would have applied for the Palladium card a long time ago if I knew what I know now. So hopefully in this video, I'll be able to explain it in a way that I would have been able to understand it before, if that makes sense. So I want to start off this video by actually showing you guys my application and approval for the card. So I went ahead and used my neighbor Anthony Ventures referral link. If you guys want to use mine, I will leave it down in the comments pinned. But after I got to the Palladium, I could choose between these two, and I went with the limited time mirror finish Palladium, which I'll unbox later in this video. After that, it asked for my monthly housing and then income. Then I just had to agree to their terms and submit my application. As you can see, I got 50,000 Bilt points and gold status after spending $4,000 on non-rent purchases in the first 3 months, and $300 of Bilt cash, $100 of that Bilt cash rolling over to the next year. After I submitted that, they reviewed my application and then told me that I was actually not approved, but then later I got this email saying that they need to verify my ID. And then after I submitted that verification, I got this email a couple of days later saying that I was approved for the Bilt Palladium card and I could accept my offer. So after I click that offer, you can see that I was approved for a $17,000 credit limit, which is the highest credit limit I've actually ever gotten. And I obviously chose to accept that offer. Also, when you apply, Bilt isn't going to initially hard pull your credit. If you're approved and then you accept their offer, they will then hard pull your credit. They hard pulled my Experian. Now I want to talk about exactly why I applied for it and how powerful it has the potential to be and how it basically makes every other card in my wallet obsolete now. If you've watched this channel before, you've known for the past year now, I've basically talked about how I like just using one card for everything and the simplicity of that, which is why I've been using my Robinhood Gold card for 3% back on everything. But what the Bilt Palladium card does is give me 3 points in the most valuable points currency on up to $25,000 of purchases a year. And if I were to know without having to do anything for rent even or do any crazy math, at the very least, this would be a 3x card on everything up to $25,000 a year. I would have applied for it a long time ago. Here's how that works. The Palladium gives you 2x points on everything, but you can also use your Bilt cash to unlock something called an accelerator. If you use $200 of Bilt cash to unlock that accelerator, that will give you an extra 1x back on your purchases for the next $5,000 of spend. And also you can do 5 of those accelerators per calendar year, giving you a total of $25,000 of 3x on all that spend. Now you're probably thinking that's cool, but it does cost $200 of Bilt cash to get those accelerators, so wouldn't you just run out of Bilt cash? But this card will also earn 4% Bilt cash per every dollar spent. And 4% of 5,000 is 200. So as soon as you max out that accelerator and spend that $5,000, you'll have enough Bilt cash to get the next accelerator. So with those accelerators, this card will give you 3x on everything up to $25,000 of spend, and then still a base 2x on everything after that. Now, some higher spenders might go over that, but if you look at my personal budget, I'm only spending $1,566 on non-rent spend. So that's only about $19,000 a year. So with the Bilt Palladium, I'd be able to get 3x on basically all of my spend. And for the people who might still be confused, I want to show you actually how to do this. So when you go into the Bilt app, you can go to the bottom, and then where it says it's giving 2x on everyday spend, you can press boost your rewards and then use $200 of Bilt cash to get that accelerator. And as you can see, I now have 3x on everyday spend for the next 5,000 points. So for all the people that say Bilt is way too complicated and you need a advanced mathematics degree to be able to understand it, if you literally just do what I showed you, this is giving you an insane amount of points, 3x on everything, regardless of category, up to 25K a year. Now, technically though, there is a better way to use this card, which is using your Bilt cash to buy back your points on rent or mortgage. So without getting into all the nitty gritty math, The easiest way to explain this is up to 75% of your rent or mortgage, you will be getting an extra 1.33 on your spend if you use your Bilt cash to unlock the points on your rent or mortgage. Now, basically the reason why this is that $30 of Bilt cash will unlock $1,000 of rent points. So the simplest way to put it is that when you spend $1, you get 4 cents of Bilt cash. And those 4 cents of Bilt cash can be used to unlock about 1.33 points on your rent or mortgage. And the reason why people say you're earning that extra 1.33% on up to 75% of your rent is because you need to spend up to 75% of your rent to be able to earn enough Bilt cash to unlock your points on your rent or mortgage. And the truth is that you actually don't really need to understand all that math. As long as you keep in mind the best way to use your Bilt cash is just to buy back your points on rent or mortgage, because Bilt will actually do all that math for you. If I go in Bilt and pay what is left of my rent, which is $444, with my Bilt Palladium, I can go to use Bilt cash to earn points and then toggle that on. So whenever I pay my rent, it's now going to do that automatically. And you can see there, it is using 13.33 cents of Bilt cash automatically to unlock my points on rent. So people who are or were confused about Bilt cash, don't think of it as like a separate currency. Think of it as a way to make your card more powerful. So for my affluent, studious Chad Scholar viewers, think of it as like a rage spell in Clash Royale where you spend 2 elixir to get that spell to make all your troops more powerful for a little bit. Now, what makes this card so powerful, especially in the first year, is that you're actually going to have enough Bilt cash to do both of these methods for a lot of the year. As soon as you're approved for the Palladium, you're actually going to have $500 of Bilt cash sitting in your account. You'll get $300 of Bilt cash as a welcome offer, and you don't have to spend the $4,000 to get that part of the offer. And you also get $200 of Bilt cash annually. So as soon as you're approved for the Palladium and open up Bilt, you're going to see that $500 of Bilt cash. So because I'm starting with $500 of Bilt cash and then earning an additional 4% Bilt cash in all my spend, for most of the year, I'm going to have enough Bilt cash to unlock my points on rent and then also get those accelerators. So for a lot of my spend in the first year, I'm going to be getting 4.33, 2 of that from the base earnings on the card, 1 of that from the accelerator, and then another 1.33 from the points unlock. So for the next year, it's really not going to make a lot of sense for me to use any other card besides my Palladium because of how many points I'm earning and also because of the worth of these points. Anyone that knows ball knows that Bilt points are basically the most powerful credit card points in the entire game. I've actually never gotten a redemption with Bilt's points under 2 cents per point, and the points guy usually values them at 2.2 cents. So for me, it's like I'm going to be getting close to 8% for the next year, which is completely insane. And Bilt is really the only points currency that I can say that about confidently because of their transfer partners. They're one of the few partners that can cover you very well for both airline and hotels. My 2 most valued points currencies are Atmos and then Hyatt, and Bilt has both of them as their transfer partners. Just to give you an example, if I go to this Clanker Gemini and then ask it to give me a random city in the US, and then also ask for a random date in the next month, and then go into Hyatt and then put in Chicago and then the 20th, which is what it gave me, and then look at the different redemptions. For basically all of these, I'm getting over 2 cents per point. This one is over, this one is much over, and these are all really nice too. And this is after the devaluation as well. This Centric here is giving me over 3 cents per point and is only 15,000 points to book a room that usually costs $560, which is insane. One of my most valued transfer partners for airlines is Atmos, which they also have. Just to show you this, if I go into Atmos, which is Alaska and then Hawaiian after the merge, and I just go from 2 random cities, I'll go Hawaii and then I'll go New York and then choose a random date in the next month. You can see that I can fly there for really great times for only 7,500 points. Also put in another one, we'll go LAX to New York later this month, and you can see I can fly there for 17,500 points, which is also really good. They also have so many other good transfer partners. In a couple of days, I'm flying to South Dakota, and I couldn't find a great redemption through Atmos, but I still got over 2 cents per point with their other transfer partner, United. They also have so many great international partners like Japan Airlines or Air Canada, and even more hotel partners. So this is one of the best earning credit cards, earning the most valuable points currency. Another great thing about Bilt and the Palladium card is there's also a lot more ways to earn Bilt points. For example, when I first got this card, it offered me an extra 3 Bilt points on mobile wallet spend, up to 500 points. And then right now it's offering me some points when I spend on Amazon and some other things. But usually they give you some more unique ways to earn points under their offer section. Bilt Rente is also another massive reason to get this card. So basically at the first of every single month, Bilt's going to give you 2 things. The first is double points on non-rent spend up to 1,000 points. And this is actually really valuable for me because usually my budget will fill up and then I'll make a list in my phone of stuff that I need to buy, and I'll usually buy it on the first. So I'm able to earn a lot more points on those purchases. Also, I can like preload some expenses or pay my car insurance on the first to get extra points on that as well. There's also going to be transfer bonuses on rent day. So basically the way that this works is Bilt puts one of their transfer partners on steroids, where usually when you transfer to them, you'll transfer like 1 Bilt point equals 1 Hilton point, but on rent day, you'll get like 2 Hilton points for every 1 Bilt transfer. And then another massive reason that I got this card is because of its synergy with Rakuten. Now, there's a good chance you've already heard of Rakuten if you're deep in points and miles, but if you don't know what they are, they're basically a shopping portal that gives you cash back on things that you buy online. And it's really, really insane. Like, you get cash back on pretty much everywhere you shop. But what is special about Rakuten is that you can actually send your cash back to Bilt as points. So if I earned $100 of cash back shopping with Rakuten, that would actually be sent over as 10,000 Bilt points. Now, to be able to do that, you need silver status or higher with Bilt. Like I've already mentioned, the Palladium gives you gold status for a year along with a bonus. And then to maintain at least silver status, you're going to need to spend $10,000 of non-rent spend, which I'm going to easily do on the Palladium card. The Bilt Palladium card specifically also gives you some great travel protections, as well as some things that you would want with your everyday spend card, like purchase assurance, which is going to reimburse you up to $1,000 per item that you buy if it's damaged or stolen within the first 90 days of your purchase, and no foreign transaction fee, which is great because if you're using this card around the world, things might code a little bit wonky, but you're still going to get an amazing rate on everything like we talked about, regardless of category. There is still the elephant in the room though, which is the $495 annual fee. Now, it does give you some benefits like priority pass and all the other things that we talked about, but the main statement credit it gives you is a $400 hotel credit. That is split up into twice a year, given to you in $200 statement credits for qualifying hotel bookings through Bilt's travel portal. And it has to be a minimum of a 2-night stay. So despite everything that we talked about and how good this card is as an earner, especially, you still do have to use and value that statement credit, at least half of it, for this card to make sense for you. Now, some people do complain because it's splitting up and in a 2-night stay, but I don't really mind this credit because I do stay in hotels somewhat frequently because of how much I travel. And most of the time I am staying at least 2 nights. And also Bilt's travel portal is really, really good with their prices. Like some travel portals I've used, the price of the hotel is way higher than you'd find on Google Stays or Expedia. But from what I've seen, Bilt's travel portal is really good. And I've already used my credit to book a couple nights in Hilton Head later next month. Now for the last part of this video, I want to do something kind of fun that I used to do all the time in my like OG videos. And that is unbox the limited time credit card that I got sent. All right, chat, it's time for a good old fashioned unboxing. You know, my family probably watches these videos wondering what decisions I've had to make to be able to be in the position where I'm unboxing credit cards for a living. But anyways, here we are. Holy Aura. Okay, I honestly also, I kind of regret, well, not regret choosing the black limited time edition. Like I have to because it's a limited time, but it also, I feel like it kind of just looks like the Bilt Obsidian card. Like it looks like the $95 annual fee one, but holy, and there we are. This thing actually looks like silver. Like you can barely see the like black thing on it. On the website, it looks black, but no, this actually looks sick. It honestly looks a lot like the Amex Platinum. As you can see, it's kind of insane. I actually really like that. And then it says to activate it, we can tap the back of the card on my phone. So if I go in my app, I can go and I can activate the card. Let's see if it'll scan through my case. Holy, card is active. Also, for those of you who are wondering, which is probably none of you, this card does weigh 21 grams. That's actually insane. I thought it was only going to be like 16. Just for reference, that is heavier than the Amex Platinum significantly, as well as the Venture X, Sapphire Reserve, and gold. So this is actually the thickest, heaviest card that I actually own now, which is pretty cool. Now, the main thing that I'm wondering going forward is how my overall credit card strategy is actually going to look, because like I've mentioned, this card is earning me a minimum of 3x on my purchases up to $25,000. So that even makes a lot of like my 5% back cashback cards obsolete, because I can very easily get 2 cents per point because of how good Bilt's transfer partners are. So there's a couple cards on my radar. I'm definitely going to go for the Rakuten credit card. I've made full videos on that before, but basically it gives you an extra 4% on everything that Rakuten already gives you. And of course, I'm going to be able to send that to Bilt. So that's basically going to be like an extra 4% on all my purchases online, which will be cool. And then I could also potentially start getting into some hotel cards, because on this channel, I haven't really dabbled around with any hotel cards, but overall, this has obviously been the most excited I've been to get a credit card, and about credit cards in general, honestly. And I'm pretty excited to make more videos about Bilt and the way that I'm using them going forward.